show up in GitHub, and let's just show you what it did. So I committed it. It updated just now to GitHub right there. Perfect. And then let's go to my profile page, and you can just see, where's my repositories? Here we go. My big old face. All right, so there it is. Updated 1 hour ago. It should have updated just now. Hold on a sec. All right, well, it didn't commit properly right then, but it should have committed right then. I'll need to go back in and see why it wasn't committed. Not pushed to remote. Oh, sync to remote. That's why. Got to sync it to remote, and then it'll update in GitHub. Boom. Let's check it out. Boom. Updated just now. You see it? Boom. So my app now is saved in GitHub that I programmed using Replit and Cursor AI. I still have not written a single line of code to make this entire app work and function from scratch, from nothing. But again, it's not a functional app, so don't take my word for it yet. But we're making some pretty darn good progress, I would say. All right, so what next? Let's see. I think I still do want to make individual blog posts. Let's say, okay, let's go back into Cursor. And let's say, let's put, whoops. The blog posts on the blog page aren't clickable. Also, there are no individual post pages. Can you please create one as an example and optimize the layout? Remember, we are not doing any back-end coding or database work yet. We are to only focus on the front end design. We are only to focus on the front end design, not the functionality. Please design the blog page and make the individual blog cards on the blog page clickable. Probably a little redundant. Let's see what happens though. All right, so now we've saved this in GitHub. We've saved it in Replit the way we want it. Now we're going to focus on another enhancement. Now, granted, this is relatively slow, right? You know, I've been making this video for about 35 minutes. We've added a few features to the site. You know, part of this, you know, some just sort of back and forth, showing you different things. Typically, you don't have to show all these things. It's gone a little bit slower than it normally does. But you can see it still takes a little bid of time to code these things. It's not perfect. It's not like you push a button and everything magically just happens, which initially I thought it was more like that. You know, I'd try to create things very quickly from scratch, both front end and back end at the same time, and it would just kind of eventually give me problems. It did make a lot of really great progress, and you're seeing a lot of that on Twitter today. But for a bigger project like this, it was becoming problematic, and it was kind of confusing itself. And so I decided to sort of chunk it out and do it in more components and kind of in a more kind of modular, take a more modular approach to coding it. And it seems to be working pretty well, but we'll see how it goes on the back end. All right, so we're done with that blog post change. Let me kind of zoom back in there and let's see what that looks like. All right, let's jump back over. All right, so we are loading. Uh-oh. It's not making me feel too good. I don't like it when it takes long to load. Let's check it out. Let's see if it loads again. So we're going to first load it in the Replit window because if there's any errors that pop up, we'll see them here first. Oh, no errors. So, all right, it just took a minute to load. Let's load it. All right, cool. So we have our blog posts. Oh, they're clickable. Boom. Oh, right there into a blog post page. And even, oh, interesting. Mastering the perfect steak. Interesting. So it took my recipes. I don't know what it did actually. If it took the recipes on the homepage. Oh, it just made some examples. Okay, cool. Well, okay, so it made these. It made these images clickable, which I don't actually know if the entire thing should be clickable. Yeah, I guess it should be. All right, and then it goes to the actual blog page itself. All right, sweet. So it worked. All right, now I want to accept this. All right, so we've accepted that. Now let's say let's say this works great. Now let's optimize the individual blog post page layout. Make it incredible and don't let me down. Let's see what it comes up with. All right, it's going to update and modify this this page now, and it just kind of made up the art of sourdough making. Sourdough bread has gained immense popularity in recent years. So it made up a blog post about baking because it's on a recipe website, which is actually pretty appropriate that it gave that as an example. So kudos, it's getting smarter as we go. All right, the blog post page is generating and updating. And as we do that, as that's updating for a minute here, check this out. I want to show you this thing. It's called, let's see, Coinbase. I want to just show you this because I'll show you here in a sec. It looks like our page did actually update. Check it out. All right, whoa. All right, so it did update. Interesting. So it really updated a lot. Okay, so this is the individual blog post page that I told it to optimize and to update. And it certainly did. I don't know if I love it. I don't love the 2-column approach. Let's tell it, do we want a 1-column or a 2-column approach? I don't know. That's a good question. Because with a recipe site, that's pretty smart actually, that it was saying maybe to do a 2-column approach. I'm going to actually leave this for now. I think this is okay. All right. Well, I like it enough to accept it. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to accept it. And now this is our blog post layout. So now we click here and now we got a blog post layout, right? Boom. So again, made another component in Cursor and Replit. Go to the blog, click on one of the blog posts. Oh, not found. Go to that. It looks like it only applied it to this first one, which is okay. All right. Let's say, wonder why that's actually not doing it though. So, because if we go to blog, hover over that blog 1, blog 2. Oh, it's okay. Let's just say, okay, I'm going to say apply this layout to all blog posts. Boom. All right. And now it should, sorry about that. It should actually apply that to all the blog posts now, right? And we can confirm that. So I'm just humming and hawing on my way. While that's doing that, let's check this out. So check this out. Replit announced just today this Coinbase on-chain payments, and it's interesting because there's some use cases that you can get out of this. This isn't it. Projects. I want to show you some things that you can potentially do with this, which is pretty interesting. Let me pull up. I'll show you here. Okay, here we go. You can do some pretty interesting things with this in the environment that I am showing you how to develop it in. Because like if you could use Cursor in Replit the way I'm showing you, then you could use this Coinbase on-chain payments template. And this template sets up a TypeScript project for automated on-chain payments using the Coinbase Developer Platform SDK. So at first, I didn't know quite what this meant. Like, what can you actually do with this? It sounds intriguing. It sounds like you can enable payments through an API, and you could actually enable this different payment system through these different applications through Replit, which is very cool. And then I looked a little bit deeper, and it's talking now about AI wallets, okay? AI wallets, CDP APIs. So it's talking about this concept of the CDP, the Coinbase Developer Platform, and then it's talking about with CDP APIs that you could build these AI wallets and the benefits of these, right? So it's basically saying now using a system that I've been sort of showing you instead of building a recipe generator app, what if you could build an actual AI wallet and an AI kind of based cryptocurrency application, right? So let's look at this real quick. AI agents cannot get bank accounts, but they can get crypto wallets. Coinbase MPC wallets are a powerful and secure way to give agents crypto wallets and introduce the ability to transfer value to artificial intelligence. Automate complex financial transactions that would be time consuming for humans to manage at scale, seamlessly connect to AI to the crypto ecosystem. So now we're connecting crypto with AI. This is starting to get pretty interesting, right? The crypto ecosystem with AI is going to get mind-blowing. And now you can build applications around that as well. Woo! And I'm not a coder. Keep in mind, I am not a coder, okay? But I'm able to do this. So key benefits: financial autonomy for AI. Enable AI agents to make financial decisions and transactions on your behalf. Well, that's pretty fucking amazing. Now you can build an application and likely use TradingView code. TradingView is a trading platform. You could likely build an application that interfaces with TradingView through the PineScript code. And you can actually probably have it interface with this API as well and start making trading and financial decisions for you using these AI agents. So that's pretty interesting. And you could build an application to actually deploy this. So my ideas are spinning like crazy. Effortlessly handle millions of transactions. So then it gives some examples: natural language financial transactions, allow users to manage their finances through simple text commands with AI interpreting and executing financial operations. So you can literally talk to AI and tell it how to kind of manage your finances in crypto based on these wallets and whatnot. There's probably a lot more you can do with this. AI financial concierge, personal AI assistants that not only recommend services, but also handle payment methods, booking and planning. So you can book and plan with AI automatically through AI-based agents. Holy crap, this is getting pretty wild, right? Web3 is going to be built out using this sort of technology, and it's going to be very autonomous and automated through these AI agents, which is going to be freaking nuts. AI-driven content monetization. Create automated systems that create, publish, and monetize and manage earnings. So wait, create automated systems that create, publish, and monetize content and manage earnings at an autonomous entity. This is fascinating. So this is what I'm very interested in. If you could build an application and you could build it interfacing with content, and then you could monetize that content using this CDP API system with Coinbase, you could monetize it with cryptocurrency. That's quite interesting if there's enough people that would use that system. Wow. Self-owned autonomous vehicle, a self-driving vehicle that picks up drivers, receives payments, and pays for maintenance. Wow. So automatic payments as well. This is pretty fascinating. So wanted to show you that. That is the on-chain payments that Coinbase enabled a Replit TypeScript integration, so you could start actually interacting and building applications that interface with that technology. Very cool. All right, let's go back. Let's look at what we're doing with Cursor again. It's still going. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, it's applying. Maybe it froze up for a minute there. It should have been done while I was going through that Coinbase thing tutorial with you. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, it's working on back-end stuff. I told it not to, but I did not tell it to explicitly. I think it's going to break everything. And this is why I don't. Let's say key takeaways, actual data. Well, let's see, it didn't error out, so maybe we should save it. Maybe it did add some functionality, but maybe it's okay. Nope. Oh, wait. Boom. Boom. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it broke. It didn't actually work. So I am going to reject those changes because I don't want to. Those changes are rejected because I don't want to do any back end work right now until I've kind of thought that through and thought it out. So this is still here. That's still there. Everything's still intact the way it was. All right. Cool. So we can keep going here. All right. So let's take a moment and let's just check out what I've done. All right. So now this is incredible. And I'm gonna take a break and we're gonna jump off here in a moment. Now, with zero coding experience whatsoever, I have set up a Replit environment. I have set up a Cursor environment. I have connected those two applications together. I have connected Replit to GitHub to push my application to GitHub, to save it, to do version control, things like that. I have built an AI recipe generator app front end that you see here. I've built out that front end across a number of different components as you've kind of gone through here. I've shown you how to do that at a very kind of high level. I've actually done this before where I did this all at the same time, and it actually did generate recipes and did actually do what I wanted it to do. But as I added more and more features, it broke over time because I was doing front end and back end coding together. So I don't recommend doing that, at least not at the moment. I'm going to try to do front end only first, and then I'm going to try to enable each of the features one by one as I kind of go through and enable this project. And then eventually I should have this recipe generated app, and I should be able to use this template then to create other apps, and then to also be able to share it with all of you out there if you're interested to build these apps as well, and then build tutorials on showing you how to actually do this stuff. But very, very cool stuff. I couldn't be more excited for the future. I'm Dan Crypto Camacho. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed, everything we went through here. Let me know if it's useful. Let me know if you, would like more of this type of content rather than crypto content. I will probably build a crypto app at some point, and I'll show you how to do that as well from scratch. For now, be good and have a nice weekend. See ya.